Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tylan Wallace now on the return. It's up to the 8-yard line, placed for the drive to start. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the off where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay, picking up the first down.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try again here, second and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion. Here's Henry. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Third and goal for Jackson. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. The pressure gets there inside the 20-yard line.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Ravens offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. Going to go right back to Henry. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Aguilar goes off in motion. Yeah! And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Here's first and 10. Is the motion man. To the air one more time with Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Here's third and 2. Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. That taken in by Connor Hayward. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A run. Here's Harris. Much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. another run here with Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Now, Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by and he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. A dive, and he's in! Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Andrews is able to pick up that 1st down, and it's just so nice to see him back on the field. He had that brutal leg injury a year ago. He had over 500 yards in just 10 games, so the production is still there. He's always going to be one of Lamar Jackson's favorite targets, and I can tell you what, they're excited to have him back in the lineup.
Pistol give to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Jackson gonna keep it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the fourth down.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. That is caught downfield by Pickens. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give, and here comes Harris. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to continue to go up.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be taken down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Now Russ. This one grabbed by Austin. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Wilson now, off the bootleg. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Wilson will throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Strong. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Slot man in motion left. Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete to Bateman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Here's Jordan Stout now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor 1st punt. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now it's Wilson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third and long. Now it's Wilson. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And the score remains level.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all time, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now Wilson on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He runs with it. And And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. A run out of the gun with Warren. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll take it on in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he'll take this forward for about 5. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Second down, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
Here's a 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st down, right back to Harris.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
Austin brought in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep, and he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
On the ground, this is Harris. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a give left side to Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he's in! Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He keeps it himself. Wow! And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Aguilar goes off in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's down at the 3. What a run. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will score! Game on! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. The point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. This one complete to Hayward. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action. Now, Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Nice change of pace there on the back end, Mike. They brought dime defense, which means they have 6 defensive backs. That's a lot of guys back there defending this passing game, and when the quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball, he tends to hold it longer than his offensive line could protect for, and he goes down for the sack.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. They'll stick to the ground. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Big play coming up. This is third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Ravens' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Russ. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
For the game that everybody works on, Mike, they call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Wilson will throw again. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a toss, left side for Harris.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll lead to a second down. On second down, Russ. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs and just as importantly, stop the clock.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Jackson up top again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Jackson now. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Aguilar goes off in motion. Second down, Jackson. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop, and that should just about do it. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.